Alright, I'm here with Forrest Meat Cleaver Petz, big Cleveland hometown favorite, got the win. Unanimous decision over Herbert Goodman in the main event tonight at Bobish's Cage Battles. Tell me a little bit about the fight tonight, Forrest.
It's kind of an awkward fight because he's a longer, kind of quick, athletic guy who it's hard for me to walk him down. You know, he's real good at using distance. So there were some lulls in the action there, but I think I landed the heavier punches on the feet, and he got 2 takedowns, but I reversed them both times, and I think I got the better of the grappling exchanges. So, you know, I'm biased, but by my account, I won all 3 rounds.
After 7 times in the UFC, you fight back in Ohio, in your hometown, Cleveland, for the first time since here in a couple of years. What'd you think fighting back in front of your home crowd?
Oh, it's great. You know, it's got its advantages. I can sleep in my own bed. You know, I know I can go cut weight where I want to go cut weight. And, you know, I've got my friends and family there watching me, which sometimes is good and sometimes it adds a little pressure on you. But when you win, it makes it that much better.
What was it like fighting on one of the big cards, the biggest card so far in Dan Bobish Ultimate Cage Battles history, one of the original strong style fighters?
Oh, it was cool. You know, I wish I would have had I wish it would have been, you know, like a really exciting fight. I don't think it really was, but there was a little bit of drama in there, so hopefully the fans liked it somewhat.
What's next for you now? Bobish invited you to fight back anytime. You're going to fight here? You're going to try to go back to a bigger show, or?
Well, you know, I'm got to talk it over with my manager. You know, I'm just going to heal up right now and then consider my next move. But you know, obviously, if a big money fight comes up, I'm going to take that. But in the meantime, I'm happy to fight here in Cleveland for Dan.
I see you got a few battle scars on there. Did Whisper hit you with any good shots, or?
You know, I think he got me with a left. I don't know if it was straight left or if it was a hook, but I was as I was coming in with my chin down, he just kind of stuffed me with something. It didn't really affect me or anything, but obviously it did some superficial damage.
What did you think about fighting a guy who was bigger than you? Whisper is coming down from 185. You were going up to 170. You guys met in the middle at 178. He was a bigger fighter than you. What did you think about that?
The only time, the only like strength advantage that I felt was with his grip. He's got these big giant hands. He shook my hand at the weigh-ins and about crushed my hand like a Dorito, and I was like, man, this guy's going to be strong. And I don't know if you noticed when we were fighting up against the cage, he would just grab my hand, and I could not break his grip. But outside of that, you know, I got really strong hips. You wouldn't know it to look. I mean, I don't look like much, but your power's in your hips, and I have real strong hips. I think just as strong as his. You know, if you noticed the few grappling exchanges that we had, I was able to break my hips out from him. A couple of times he got underneath me and got me with some doubles, but for the most part, where it counts, I was just as strong as him. You know, I think with arm strength and stuff, he's got me beat there, but that doesn't usually come that greatly into play in a fight.
All right, a good quality win over a tough opponent. You got anything else to mention? Now you know you got that Intimidation Cage Fighting walkout shirt there you got on.
Yeah, the Intimidation made me my own shirt. I think it looks pretty cool. So, you know, thanks to them. My buddy John Lennon always supports me for fights and helped put on this show. So I always give thanks to him and everybody at the Strong Style Fight Team who gets me ready for my fights.
All right, man. Good luck with everything in the future.
Thanks, man.